that he would like to share with all of us during his stay in Adi Kailash Nithyananda. So ஐயா உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது ஒரு அனுபூதி நம்மளுடைய நேயர்களுக்காக இந்த 2 3 மாசம் நீங்க ஸ்டே பண்ணிருக்கீங்க, இதுல ஏதாவது ஒரு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் நம்மளுடைய நேயர்கள் கிட்ட பகிர்ந்துக்கணும் அப்படின்னா என்ன ஷேர் பண்ண விரும்புறீங்க?
எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் அப்படின்னா நம்ம அனுபவம் அப்படின்னா அதுதான்மா, பயம் இல்லா வாழ்க்கை வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கோம்மா. அதுதான் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ். வெளி உலகத்துல கண்டிப்பா ரொம்ப பயத்தோட தான் வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கோம். கொரோனா பயம் இல்லாத வாழ்க்கையா வாழ்ந்துட்டு இருக்கோம். அதை விட முக்கியமானது உடல் இங்க ஆதி கைலாஷ்ல இருக்கும்போது என்னுடைய பாடி கம்ப்ளீட்டா ஹீல் ஆக்கி இருக்கிறத நான் கண்கூட பாக்குறேன். இது எனக்கு மிகப்பெரிய அனுபவம். ஆதி கைலாஷ்ல நான் உள்ள இருக்கும்போது நான் நிறைய பேக் பெயின், அல்சரு, இந்த மாதிரி சில சின்ன அந்த ப்ராப்ளங்களோட தான் இருந்தேன். இங்க இருக்கும்போது எனக்கு 80% எனக்கு வந்து அல்சர் இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு கூட எனக்கு இப்ப யோசிக்க முடியல. ஏன்னா அந்த அளவுக்கு எனக்கு ஒண்ணுமே தெரியல, நல்லா இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி பேக் பெயினும் கம்ப்ளீட்டா கியூர் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. என்னுடைய அந்த ஹோல் பாடியும் கம்ப்ளீட் ஹீல் ஆகுறத என்னால இந்த பிளேஸ்ல என்னால கம்ப்ளீட்டா ஃபீல் பண்ண முடியுதுமா. அதான் என்னுடைய முழு அனுபவமா இருக்கு.
Great. So Ramaraya is sharing that he's experiencing extraordinary recoveries in terms of health, whether it is in terms of his back pain or ulcers. He's not even able to relate to any of the health problems that he used to have, and he's feeling so much of bliss and experiencing a lot of health recoveries just by being in this space of Adi Kailash. Yes, next we're going to ask what are the different activities that COVID Care Protection Center participants do, and how does he enjoy himself doing all of that? So ஐயா, இங்க ஒரு மொத்த டேல வந்துட்டு நீங்க என்ன மாதிரியான சேவைகள் செய்றீங்க, என்ன மாதிரி உங்களோட டே எப்படி போயிட்டு இருக்கு, அதை பத்தி நீங்க கொஞ்சம் நம்ம நேயர்கள் கிட்ட ஷேர் பண்ணலாம்.
எஸ்மா, இப்போ என்னுடைய டெய்லி காலையில எப்பவுமே நார்மல் ரொட்டீன், ஸ்பிரிச்சுவல் ரொட்டீன், அப்புறம் வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய சேவைகள், டெம்பிள் சேவா, கோசாலா சேவா, இந்த மாதிரி நல்ல சேவைகள் நல்லா போயிட்டு இருக்கு. இன்கேஸ் பகவான் அதை பத்தி நிறைய ரிவீல் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, டெம்பிள் சேவா, கோசாலா சேவா பத்தி. அது எங்களுக்கு பெரிய கிஃப்ட். இந்த இடத்துல மிகப்பெரிய ஒரு கிஃப்டா கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. எங்களுடைய கர்மங்கள் அதனால கழியும். ஸோ சாமி சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அப்புறம் வந்துட்டு நிறைய என்டர்டைன்மெண்ட்டும் எங்களுக்குள்ள நாங்க நல்லா இது பண்ணிக்கிறோங்கம்மா. நல்ல ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் இருக்கு, இங்க உள்ள மக்கள் நல்ல ரிலேஷன்ஷிப்பு. அகைன் வந்துட்டு நிறைய இப்போ பர்த்டேயா இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை அவங்களோட இண்டிவிஜுவல் ப்ரோக்ராமா இருக்கட்டும், இல்லை இண்டிவிஜுவல் அவங்களுடைய பர்த்டேயா இருக்கட்டும், எதுனாலும் இங்கே நல்லா செலிப்ரேட் பண்றோம். ரொம்ப ஜாலியா, ரொம்ப பீஸ்ஃபுல்லா செலிப்ரேட் பண்றோம். வீட்டில் இருக்கிறத விட, வீட்டில் அந்த செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணியிருக்கிறத விட இங்க செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணது எக்ஸ்ட்ரானரி. அவ்வளோ ஹாப்பியா இருக்கு. அவ்வளோ மக்கள் ஃபுல்லாமே ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா இருக்கும்மா.
Yes. So what Ayya is sharing with all of us is the day starts with the spiritual routine, and after that they do a lot of other activities including temple seva, goshala seva, and many other such activities. This is a beautiful opportunity how Swamiji has provided this ambience for them to do seva and burn all the karmas. So he's feeling extremely spiritually empowered by being in this ecosystem. And one other thing that Ramaraya shared is not just the seva and spiritual practices, they also have room for so much of celebration, when it comes to personal birthday celebrations or any functions. So many such events happens amongst the community members, and all of this really makes him so happy and blissful. And he also shares that there is a very good ambience amongst all the people who has come here as a COVID care protection participants. There is a very good rapport amongst them, and that makes him feel happy and gives that feeling of family being here in Adi Kailash. ஐயா ரொம்ப நன்றிங்க நீங்க ஷோக்கு வந்தது. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இன்னும் ஒரே ஒரு கொஸ்டின் இருக்கு. என்ன நீங்க சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்க நம்மளுடைய நேயர்களுக்கு? நிறைய பேர் நிறைய தடைகள் அவங்களுக்கு இருக்கும். அதாவது மனத்தடை இருக்கலாம், இல்லாட்டி அவங்க ஒர்க்ல இருந்து லீவ் கிடைக்கிற தடை இருக்கலாம், அவங்களுக்கு வரணும்னு ஆசை இருக்கலாம், ஆனா அதை நடத்துறதுக்கு வந்துட்டு நிறைய தடைகள் இருக்கலாம். அப்படின்ற போது அவங்களுக்கு என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்க? எப்படி அவங்க வந்துட்டு, ஏன்னா உங்களுக்கும் அதெல்லாம் இருந்தது இல்லையா, அதெல்லாம் தாண்டி நீங்க எப்படி இங்க வந்தீங்களோ அது மாதிரி என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புறீங்க நம்மளுடைய நேயர்களுக்கு?
எஸ்மா, இப்போ மக்களுக்கு வர்றவங்களுக்கு நான் என்ன சொல்ல விரும்புறேன்னா, என்னுடைய எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்ல இருந்து பகவான் சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, இது பிரளய காலம் அப்படின்னு. இந்த பிரளய காலத்துல நாம வெளியே இருக்கிறது மிகப்பெரிய ஆபத்து அப்படின்னும் தேவி ரெவலைசேஷன் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. சோ அப்படி பண்ணின பிறகும் பகவானே திருப்பி சொன்ன பிறகும், தேவியே நேரடியா இறங்கி சொன்ன பிறகும் நாம தேவியோட வேர்ட்ஸுக்கு லிசனிங் கொடுக்கணும். சோ பகவானுடைய வேர்ட்ஸுக்கு நம்ம லிசனிங் கொடுக்கணும். நாம குருவோட லைஃபை தான் ஃபாலோ பண்ணி வாழ்றோம். அவருடைய வேர்ட்ஸையும் அவரோட வேர்ட்ஸ் தான் வாழ்க்கையா நம்ம ஃபாலோ பண்ணி வாழ்றோம். சோ அதுக்கு நம்ம இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொடுக்கல அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு பின்னாடி வர்ற எல்லா பிரச்சனைக்கும் நாம தான் ரெஸ்பான்சிபிலிட்டியா மாறிடுவோம். சோ அப்போ நம்ம குருவோட வார்த்தைக்கு அலைனாகும் போது குரு நம்மளை எந்த இடத்துல எப்படி காப்பாற்றணும் அப்படிங்கறத ஈஸியா ரிவலைசேஷன் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. இன்க்ளூடிங் என்ன கூட வந்து நான் வெளியே போகணும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டேன். அப்ப கூட நோ நீ வெளியே போக கூடாது, இந்த டயத்துல நீ உள்ளதான் இருக்கணும், பிரளய காலம், உயிர் ரொம்ப முக்கியம். சோ நம்மளுடைய ஃபியூச்சர் குருவுக்கு நல்லாவே தெரியும் நம்மளுடைய ஃபியூச்சர் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு. சோ அவங்களுக்கு தெளிவா ரிவலைசேஷன் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. சோ அவங்களுடைய வார்த்தையை நம்ம கேட்டுட்டு உள்ள வர்றது மிகப்பெரிய புத்திசாலித்தனம். அது ஒண்ணுமா. அகைன் நிறைய அப்டக்கிள்ஸ் கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும். ஆனா பகவான் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்க, நீ என்னுடைய வார்த்தையை கேட்கும்போது நான் உனக்கு அங்க என்னென்ன வேலை இருக்கோ அதை நான் பார்த்துப்பேன் அப்படின்றாங்க. சோ என்னுடைய லைஃப்ல அது எக்ஸாக்ட்லி நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு. என்னுடைய வேலையை எல்லாமே பகவான் தான் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காரு. நான் இங்க என்னுடைய உயிரை காப்பாற்ற மட்டும்தான் உட்கார்ந்துருக்கேன். சோ அப்படிங்கும்போது பகவானுடைய வேர்ட்ஸுக்கு நம்ம ஒரு அடி எடுத்து வச்சாலே பகவான் நம்மளுக்கு எல்லாத்தையும் அங்க இருக்கிற எல்லா வேலையும் கரெக்டா ஆர்கனைஸ் பண்ணி பக்காவா நடத்திடுறாங்க. சோ இதுல எதுவுமே அப்டக்கிள்னு ஒண்ணுமே எனக்கு தெரியலம்மா. ஏன்னா மனம் மட்டும்தான் அப்டக்கிள். மத்தபடி எல்லாமே பகவான் கண்டிப்பா ஈஸியா பண்ணி முடிச்சிருவாங்க. சோ இதுல வந்து மனத்தடை மட்டும்தாம்மா. வேற எந்த தடையும் பகவான் எல்லாத்தையும் கிளியர் பண்ணிடுவாங்க. அதுல எல்லளவு சந்தேகம் கிடையாது. பகவான் மேல முழு நம்பிக்கை வச்சிருந்தா எல்லாமே கிளியர் பண்ணிடுவாங்க.
நல்லதுங்க. So what Ramaraya shares, I wanted to share with all the viewers is that there is no such obstacle per se. It is only the obstacle of your mind. Swamiji has revealed as Devi Parashakti several times that the only thing that you need to do in this pralaya is to protect your life. Nothing else. Really nothing else matters. So all you need to do is just decide that you need to be here and protect your life. And he also shares his experiences when he wanted to go out because of some personal work. Even at that time, Devi has given blessings to him that no, just stay back and protect your life. And he simply listened to it and everything else aligned. It is his personal experience that just by listening to Devi's words and making the decision that you need to be in Adi Kailash, every other problem, whatever you feel as problem or whatever you feel as obstacle, it will be taken care by Bhagavan himself. All you need to do is just decide. There is no such thing as obstacle. It is just your mind. So if you decide, you're going to be here and protect yourself from this pralaya. So that's what Ramaraya wanted to share. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's beautiful. Master Swami has got one more question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Nithyanamaya, நம்ம வியூவர்ஸ்க்கு ஒரு நீங்க சொன்னது இப்ப எப்படி லைஃப் வந்து இங்க ஆதி கைலாஷ்ல செலிப்ரேஷன், சுவாமிஜி இதுதான் சொல்லுவா. ஹிந்துவிசம்ல மொத்தமா 365 days எல்லாமே செலிப்ரேஷன் தான், எல்லாமே சென்டர்ட் அரவுண்ட் டெம்பிள், கோவில் சார்ந்து. ஸோ இப்போ லாஸ்ட் ஃபியூ டேஸ் நம்மளுக்கு நிறைய கோவில் ஃபங்க்ஷன்ஸ் வந்திருக்கு. கிருஷ்ண ஜென்மாஷ்டமி நடந்துச்சு, இப்போ இன்னைக்கு துவஜாரோகணம், கணேஷ் பிரம்மோத்சவம்க்கு. உங்களுக்கு அந்த பிளெஸிங் கிடைச்சது இதுல எல்லாம் பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணி என்ஜாய் பண்றதுக்கு. அந்த எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வந்து நேச்சுரலி வெளி உலகத்துல கிடைக்கிறது ஆல்மோஸ்ட் இம்பாசிபிள். ஸோ நீங்க பாக்கி உங்களோட பிரதர் மேல் டிசைபிள்ஸ் எல்லாருமே வந்திருந்தா வி சா ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ ரொம்ப ஹாப்பியா இருந்தால் அது பத்தி கொஞ்சம் நம்ம வியூவர்ஸ்ட ஷேர் பண்ணா எக்ஸாக்ட்லி இப்ப எப்படி பகவான் வந்து டெம்பிள் பேஸ்ட் லைஃப் ஸ்டைல் தான் ஹிந்துவிசமோட அச்சாணி அந்த மாதிரி சொல்றா, அது உங்களுக்கு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸா எப்படி கிடைச்சது கொஞ்சம் ஷேர் பண்றீங்களா?
எஸ்மா, டெஃபினெட்லி. இப்போ டெம்பிள் அங்க சேவைங்கும் போது இப்ப நாங்க டெம்பிள் சேவை போறோம். தேவி ராஜராஜேஸ்வரிக்கு அபிஷேகம் பண்ற பாக்கியம் கிடைக்குது. இதெல்லாம் எங்கம்மா கிடைக்கும்? நேரடியா நம்ம கையாலேயே ராஜராஜேஸ்வரிக்கு அபிஷேகம் பண்றோம், அலங்காரம் பண்றோம், ஆரத்தி பண்றோம். அவ்வளோ பெரிய புண்ணியம் நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்குது. அகெயின் நாம டெம்பிள் உள்ள அந்த ஆலமரம் அதெல்லாம் சுத்தி நம்ம கிளீன் பண்ற பாக்கியம் கிடைக்குது. ஆலமரத்து அடியில போகும்போதே அவ்வளோ பெரிய வைப்ரேஷன் நம்ம பாடி ஃபீல் பண்ணுது. ஸோ அவ்வளோ பெரிய விஷயம் அங்க நடந்துட்டு தான் இருக்கு. இப்போ கிருஷ்ண ஜெயந்தி எடுத்துக்கிட்டோம்னா நேரடியா நாங்களே வெளி உலகத்துல இந்த அளவுக்கு நாங்க என்ஜாய் பண்ணியிருப்போமானே எங்களுக்கு தெரியல. டோட்டலி நாங்க கிருஷ்ணராவே மாறி இருந்த அந்த ஃபீலிங் தான் இருந்தது. டைரக்டா எல்லாருமே கிருஷ்ணர் வேஷம் போட்டு அவ்வளோ ஆர்னமெண்டலா அவ்வளோ நகை எல்லாம் போட்டுட்டு ஜாலியா பகவானோட அப்படியே ஜாலியா அந்த இது அந்த லீலைகள் மாதிரி பகவான் கூடயே இருக்கும்போது அப்படியே கிருஷ்ணர் அதே ஃபீல் பண்ண முடிஞ்சது. இதே வெளி உலகத்துல இருந்திருந்தோம்னா ரொம்ப ஃப்ரஸ்ட்ரேஷனா தான் யோசிச்சிருந்திருப்போம் மேபி இந்த டைம் காலத்துல. ஸோ பகவான் அதையும் கூப்பிட்டுட்டு உள்ள கூட அவ்வளோ பெரிய என்டர்டெயின்மெண்டா தான் நம்மளை வாழ வச்சிட்டு இருக்காரு. அகைன் இப்போ அந்த இன்னைக்கு நடந்த அந்த கணேச அப்புறம் இதுல கூட விநாயகர் சதுர்த்தி வருது. இந்த 10 days ரொம்ப பக்காவா செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுங்க. ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் ஒவ்வொரு விதமா செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுங்கன்னா பகவான் நீங்க சொல்றீங்க. ஸோ அவ்வளவு ஜாலியா நாங்க ஒவ்வொன்றுக்கும் என்ன பண்ணலாம், ஒவ்வொரு டேக்கும் என்ன பண்ணலாம், இதை பண்ணலாம், இப்படி பண்ணிடலாம், பகவானுக்கு இதை ஆஃபர் பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னு நாங்க இங்க இருக்கிற ஒவ்வொன்றையும் வச்சு ரொம்ப பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா யோசிச்சுட்டு இருக்கோம். ஸோ அந்த அளவுக்கு ரொம்ப ஜாலியா செலிப்ரேட்டிங்கா இருக்குது. இன்கேஸ் இந்து 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 அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் எதுவுமே செலிப்ரேட்டிங் தான் சாமி சொல்லுவாங்க. அந்த செலிப்ரேஷனை இங்க எங்களால இருந்து ரொம்ப ஆனந்தமா ஃபீல் பண்ண முடியுது. ஸோ நாங்களும் செலிப்ரேட் பண்றோம். ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்குதுமா இங்க.
Thank you so much, Ramaraya. Ramaraya was just sharing a very unique aspect of the Adi Kailasa COVID Care Protection Center. He was saying, where else in the outside world is not even possible to do directly worship to the divine by offering Abhishekam, Puja, Arati. All this the participants are able to do. Going to the banyan tree, getting the privilege of the seva of cleaning the banyan tree and the whole body vibrating intensely with the energy of the sacred banyan tree, the Kalpavriksha. And Aya was sharing how in every celebration, like Hinduism has all temple-based celebrations, it's become a part of the COVID care participants' life. Needless to say, like other than coming here for protection, as how Aya was sharing in the beginning, Swamiji, Bhagavan is giving the opportunity for all the participants to just enjoy the whole temple-based lifestyle. Like yesterday, we had the Krishna Janmashtami, and all the participants dressed up as Krishna and Radha, and literally living with Bhagavan, reliving Krishna. This was something which could never have been done outside. So they all enjoyed it so much. Today, we had the start of the Ganesha Brahmotsavam, and all the participants coming to the temple and participating in this festive celebration. And now in the next coming, this was just the first day, we have a 10-day Brahmotsavam for Vinayaka Chaturthi. And Aya was saying every single day, as Bhagavan has instructed, this is going to be a grand celebration in different ways. And they are all looking forward to being a part of it. And Aya is so happy that Bhagavan's given the opportunity, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, giving such a blissful life for the COVID Care Protection Center participants who came in here, like Aya said, to protect their lives, but here experiencing quantum transformation and enjoying this spiritual lifestyle. And again, Aya expressing his gratitude to Bhagavan for giving them all this blissful lifestyle, which one can never get anywhere else in the outside world. Thank you so much, Ramaraya. இன்னைக்கு வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணதுக்கு.
ஒன் மோர், பகவான் எதை கொடுத்தாலும் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீமா மட்டும்தான் கொடுப்பாருமா, வேற எதுலயும் குறை வைக்க மாட்டார். இது வந்து மக்களுக்கு கொஞ்சம் புரிஞ்சிச்சுன்னா இன்னும் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும். அவர் கொடுக்கறது எல்லாமே எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம் தான். அது இங்க கொடுத்தாலும் சரி, வெளியே கொடுத்தாலும் சரி. ஆனா அவர் வார்த்தையை மட்டும் நம்ம ஒபே பண்ணா போதும், மத்த எதுவுமே தேவையில்ல. எதுவுமே தேவையில்ல, அந்த வார்த்தை மட்டும் போதுமா.
Ayya's expressing his overflowing gratitude by making a very strong statement that Bhagavan always gives everything in extreme. What he means by extreme is extreme compassion, extreme showering. And how? Because of that, all we need to do is just listen to Guru Vak. That is the final sharing that Ramaraya wanted to do with all of us. And in the interest of time, we will be concluding this segment. Thank you so much, Ramaraya, for coming, for sharing.
Thank you.
Nithyananda Maya.
Thank you, Ayya. Dear viewers, I hope all of you enjoyed this segment. Just listening to the sharings from Ramaraya from Rajapalayam would have opened up so many dimensions for you guys. You may have felt extremely delighted to listen to this testimonial. So thank you so much for joining us. And we're going to have the next segment shortly starting. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Thank you.
காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினி உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினி உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினி உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம்.
Nithyanandam, welcome back to your viewers. So now we have a very exciting segment where we will be hearing from some devotees who have had the blessings of Devi Parashakti and have experienced miracles in their life. The first devotee that we have here today is Ma Nityaguhambananda, who has experienced miraculous healing after receiving blessings from Devi Parashakti and the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So Nithyananda Ma, welcome to Nithyananda TV.
Nithyananda Ma,
Thank you so much for joining us, Ma.
my pleasure, Ma. And it's just the blessing of Swamiji and making it happen. That's
Yes,
it, nothing more than that.
absolutely, Ma. So can you share a little bit about yourself and when you met Swamiji and how long you have known Swamiji for?
Well, I know Swamiji for last 4 years, and I did my IA in 2018 May, and that's it, the way I started following Swamiji, and here I am today here with all his blessings and all.
That's beautiful. And so you got to have the last physical darshan with last
yes.
physical program with Swamiji.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
We were the
Ma.
blessed one to have the last IA. It was so wonderful going all visiting temples and havans and having dinner with Swamiji and blessings, traveling with him. That was the awesome. And we were pulled, we were the chosen one to have that IA.
Absolutely, Ma. You were like the lucky few who got to
Lucky
experience
few of
Swamiji.
us, yes.
Yes. So can you share a little bit about yourself, where you're from and what your background is, what you do?
Amma, I'm from Gujarat. My legal name is Jhuma, but Swamiji blessed me with the name of Guhambananda. Mahaguhambananda. Mahaguhambananda is the mother of Kartikeya.
Oh,
The
wow,
meaning is the mother of Kartikeya. So that is the thing, beautiful experience with that name. It's happening now. And basically, I'm an artist. And I'm settled in Baroda. I have my son, my family, my parents are here, my sister is here. So we all are together staying in Baroda.
That's beautiful, Ma. So I heard that you recently have had a miraculous healing experience.
Yes, Ma, it's
After-
a miracle.
Can you share a little bit about it?
Yes,
And
sure, Ma,
what
that's wonderful. Wonderful thing. It's my father's instant recovery from severe health issue. And it's really a miracle it has happened, and we all have observed this thing in our whosoever there was in hospital, whether the hospital staff or my family members. So it was just a day before. My dad has a little bit of fever, and as usual, and he was working and he was very active at home, so we were just not that much bothered. The next day, my sister, she took an appointment. We were staying with my parents, that in the evening we'll be going to the doctor. But meantime, before an hour going visiting doctor, it became so serious, like he was not able to walk, not having the control on his body and all. So we went to the emergency to the hospital, and when we went over there, he was not able to put his leg and not able to move. Even he was not able to talk. So we went over there. We saw that it's a high blood pressure, pulse rate is too high, and high fever was there, and temporarily amnesia was there with him. So it was so that, and he was not able to sleep. He doesn't want to lay down also, and he was was trying to get up. So it was all, he was forgetting everything, and a certain thing he was remembering. Again, he was not able to talk properly. So, and he spoiled the entire bed also with feces and all. So like that, we were so worried. Suddenly it happened. Within an hour, it happened. So doctor went with all the blood tests, even sonography, ECG, everything. And later on said, the doctor said that he has to be admitted because it doesn't look good. And they said you have to stay here for 3 to, let's see how he's getting recovered. He's getting recovered. So the entire night it was like he was not comfortable, not sleeping. Lots of discomfort and all things was there, and drips were going on, and he was trying to pull out the drips and all things, IVs and all, And the next day it was so bad, like we went with all the tests in the evening, the first day. Second day when the report came, it's all normal, all normal. The blood reports, ECG, even sonography of the chest, sonography of the abdomen, like everything, urine test, everything was no sign of any problem, health issue was there. So still he was having a stomach pain, still he was sometimes losing his memory, sometimes he was saying something good, something abnormal thing he was talking. So second day, like the doctor was not able to figure out what exactly it is. He was not able to diagnose, and this orientation of speech was there, and then the pieces was so bad that one can't stand in that room. It was such a bad things was happening. Smell was happening. So smell was there. So the overnight, it went, second night also it went. Then third day, I had a click that I'm having a Atmalinga and I'm a healer. So I thought, why I should not? What I did, it is self customized the Atmalinga for us. But then I made him wear the Atmalinga. My Atmalinga. And I know that Swamiji will take care, and he knows that why I'm doing that. So you, Ma, won't believe. Even I've shared my photographs with in Sangha about how the things were changing. In an hour, he got up. He asked that you please make me sit. Then he came out from the bed and he was sitting on a chair and just relaxing and sit for quite little. Before that, it was very difficult. Even with two-person help, we were trying to shift him or give him some food, and he was not taking any food also. And he was sitting on chair very nicely in an hour after wearing the Atmalinga.
Wow.
The power of Atmalinga, one should know. The world who is listening to me, they should understand what Swamiji has given to us. And that day he was very happy, and little bit of food and all he has taken. The next day morning, then I had a talk in the Sangha that what this is there, and Ma Devasuma said that why don't you make him to wear the Kanthamala. Then I collected the Kanthamala the third day, and I went. And meantime, my mother, what she does every day, she will give prasadam in the afternoon to Swamiji. Even she's to the Atma Murti. So even though sometimes she's not well, we suggest her that, Ma, why you are doing it like this? You can give dry foods, you can give juice, or Swamiji is Nirahara, so you can offer such things. She said no, she will give a complete plate full of vegetables, rice, curd, and everything, sweet and everything. So she and my dad, every time that plate of offering to Swamiji, he used to eat in the afternoon during the lunchtime. So my mother said that, Swamiji, the person who is to eat this food, I want that person within 2 days in my house to have this food, to have this prasada of yours. That she said. Then I went and I took the Kanthamala. I made him to wear the Kanthamala. So he was asking me what it is. So I said it is Swamiji's blessings and it has come from Birdi to for you. So he wore it. And Ma, within 1 and 2 hours, he got up from bed and he asked the attendant, you make me to stand, because the first time he's standing, you make me to stand. I want to walk. I want to walk because I'm not feeling comfortable and there is a body pain because I'm laying down for last 2 days, so I need to walk. So till that time, Ma, no report has said that he's having any health issue. And so severe that 2 days we had seen him how he was behaving. So he had a walk in that room. So he said, doctor, I would like to go home because I'm okay. Doctor said, you have to show that fitness and you have to eat food. You have to, we need to be clear that you're okay. The fourth day, Ma, he said the attendant that you are not going to touch me, you're not going to hold me. I will walk. He got up from the bed and he did all the rituals in the bathroom also by himself. Just we were standing for the precaution. And then he went out from the room. He had a walk in the corridor. It was a long corridor. He was sitting in the reception. And then he said, now I'll go to the room. And then doctor came. He said, how can I stay here? Doctor, I need to go home. I am quite well. Doctors
Wow.
and sisters, they all were surprised. It happened just within an hour or so with the Kantamala only Kantamala
Wow.
and the
So
Atmilinga.
that's so
And
beautiful.
yeah, and that fourth Monday he was admitted in the hospital, and Saturday morning we were not sure that doctor is going to discharge like from here. Before lunchtime he was there at home
Mhm.
to eat the prasad.
My God. Wow, that's so beautiful, Ma.
It's so beautiful that what Swamiji is giving us. The world should know that really it is the science of Hinduism.
Yes.
A avatar who is giving us such a small thing. People might think it's a rudraksh, it's a like a stone, but no,
Right.
what the important, what the energy, the power it has.
Wow.
The
So basically, your father was bedridden for 2 days,
2
and
days,
the doctors were completely they were not able to diagnose what the issue
yes,
was, but he was
yes,
unable to move. And just from the Atmalinga healing and just from the Kantamala, within 1 hour, just from
1 hour,
Kantamala,
he
he
was
was
out.
completely fine again.
Yes.
Wow. And he's fine now today too, right? No more symptoms, no more issues.
No more issue, and he is at home now, and he's sitting. And the day he wore the Kantmala, he called my mother and said that I'm coming home. You prepare food for me. I'm coming home. That was like it was such a thing
Wow, that's
that
beautiful.
conversation he had already decided. He knew that he is going home. And
Wow.
the wonderful thing what we have seen, um, how the completion happened, what happened, how he came home after coming home. When he was before my
Uh-huh.
father, like before going to hospital, the way he was in the house, like talking to my mother, doing some other thing, doing lots of work. Sometimes, even sometimes there was some tension also in the house. But
Mhm.
now, when he has come back home, when I enter to the house, my sister is entering, my son is entering, we find such a smooth feeling, a complete
Wow.
shanti, calm
So
feeling in
not
the
just
house. Yeah, calm feeling, and we all feel a beautiful completion within the relationship.
wow.
I
Wow.
don't
So
know how to
literally Swamiji
express,
just
Mark.
took out the
There is a
karma and just gave
completion with
completely.
each other, with everyone, and it's beautiful. Like we have never felt that atmosphere, that feeling, that aura in that house.
That's
I
so
don't know.
beautiful, Ma.
This is all the Leela of Swamiji. He made this thing happen, and the person is different now. And he's all now after coming from hospital. I said that Swamiji has given you this Kantamala to you. So now he has never seen Swamiji, but
Uh,
he physically has never seen. But the photographs and other things he has seen, and he is the person who is to do the Sandhya Aarti.
uh,
He used to light the lamp every evening during the Sandhya
uh.
time to Swamiji and other god and goddess over there in the temple. Now he is telling Swamiji is coming today. I would like to see him. He's coming. Swamiji coming today. I would like to see him. And
Wow.
two times when Dad went to the hospital, I messaged to Devi, "Ki Devi, my
Uh,
father is admitted, and please take care. Swamiji bless." I informed
uh.
him Swamiji has blessed you, and you will be getting okay. And the second time
Wow.
when I said Swamiji that Swamiji Atmalinga and Kantamala I have given him, and this is within 1 hour, he was good. So even Swamiji answered my question and my
Uh.
sharing. So I said my dad that
Wow.
Swamiji has again answered you, and he has asked you to wear the Kantamala, and always every day you take the healing from the Atmalinga. Oh, Swamiji has
Wow.
blessed me. Swamiji has talked about me. So it was such a beautiful. He was so happy.
Wow. So
So now he
miracles
wants
upon
to see the
miracles.
satsang of Swamiji now. He wants to listen to
Wow.
Swamiji. He wants to meet Swamiji.
Wow. So now your whole, not only did your father get healing, your whole family has had experienced such completion, and now everybody is connected together as a family to Swamiji. That's so beautiful, Ma.
So beautiful, ma. It's so wonderful. Like it's a beautiful miracle happened, and world should know these Atmalinga and Kantamala.
Yes.
It's
And
it's
baby's direct
really it is
blessings.
happening.
Absolutely, Ma. The Kantamala, as Swamiji always says, is the 911 call for all of us. So
Yes, yes.
cosmic 911. That's so beautiful, Ma. And
Yes.
it's so beautiful to hear. Not only did you experience healing, but now that your whole family's connection to Swamiji has just deepened through this whole process, and now you're on this journey together as a family through
Yes.
this, to have this super conscious breakthrough that Swamiji is giving to the world. It's so
Yes.
beautiful, Ma. Thank you so much for coming and sharing.
There is one more sharing would I like to share, because it's very much connected with all the people who are visiting the breathing space of Swamiji, whether it is a
Yes,
Bridi
yes.
or any other place, or if
Yes,
somebody
please
is
share.
going to Kailasa in coming period of time, whenever Swamiji is asking us to come. You know, there
Yes,
was two incidents. There were two incidents in my life. It was
Uh-huh.
that 2017 when I visited Arinam, I had a severe backache and leg pain, and I was not able to walk a step. So Balasan over there, she gave a healing. I said to the Balasan, Ma, please heal me to reach the gate, because my vehicle is waiting over there. This was the one thing. Okay, and she healed me, and I was I didn't have pain. I walked from the temple to the gate, you know, and I was not able to step, put a step that time. It was so much painful. This was one, and the second thing was there, Ma. This is the Vakya Shakti. I will be sharing why I'm telling you this. Second thing was when I was in IA. I went with my son to do the IA in 2018, and then while the last day when I was coming back, I said while near the gate where Kal Bhairav is there, I was standing there. I didn't say to Swamiji. I had just verbally inside, I was verbally inside that Swamiji, I'm going home. Please take care of my house and the food, thing and everything. You won't believe when I came, I didn't say anything to anybody. My parents, they arranged everything in the house.
Wow.
22 days I was there because I couldn't keep anything in the house. It was there. Ma, from that time till today, Swamiji is blessed in my life as an Annapurna.
Wow.
You won't believe I cook if I'm cooking, it's an example, my son tested that when you are telling this, is it true or not? If I'm cooking for 2 people for one time or 2 times, it is 4 people food it's coming to in my vessel.
Wow.
It is seriously, it is not one
like
time.
An Akshay Patra he's given you.
Like this. And why I'm caring about the Vakya Shakti, Ma, because what I said in Adinam while in the space during the healing time in the space of breathing space of Swamiji, and while coming from Adinam, what I said about taking care of my house, Ma, the Vakya Shakti is so strong. Because when I came out from that gate while getting the healing of my pain and all, after coming outside the gate, I was not able to stand because my pain started. Why? Because inside the ashram, I said, Ma, heal me to reach the gate. What I said, Ma, heal me to reach the gate. And Swamiji made it happen. He made me outside the gate, and again I was having a problem because I was not able to stand. So what I want to share to the world, to the people who are there in the ashram or they are in the breathing space of anything, what you think, what you say, even if you don't utter, the conversation which is going inside you, you should be really taking care of those things, because it happens in your life. It happens in your life. Yeah.
Absolutely. Actually, Swamiji, Devi has blessed that when you have such a beautiful, deep connection with Devi, with Swamiji, all of the asked and unasked prayers will just be blessed up for you. Everything that you could desire, that you don't even realize that you desire, Devi, Swamiji will just bless and ensure it manifests in your life. And you yourself have experienced that so many times in your life, Ma. That's so beautiful.
So many times.
Thank you so much, Ma, for coming and sharing.
Thank you, Ma.
Beautiful healing experiences. Thank you so much, Ma.
Nithyananda, Ma.
Thank you, Ma. Nithyanandam. So we have had a beautiful sharing from Ma Juma Malik, Ma Nitya Mahaguhambananda. Now we have next Ma Sharmi Patel. Ma, if you can, yes, Nithyananda Ma.
Nithyananda Ma.
Thank you so much for joining us, Ma.
Thank you for inviting me.
So can you share a little bit about yourself first before
Yes,
we get started?
yes, ma. My name is Sharmi Patel, and I'm living in the USA, Indianapolis. Yes, and I worked as a microbiology for 37 years, and now I'm retired for the last 2 years. So it's during this. I've been with Swamiji for like a little over a year. So first I started the daily Nitya Dhyan, and I was like, I used to have a migraine headache. So then I was looking for something like a, good meditation yoga. And so I was looking on the YouTube or, so I saw the link, and then I clicked it, and it landed on Ohio link, and they were doing it at 6 o'clock in the evening. And so I joined, and they said, "How did you find us?" I say, "I don't know." So it's like Swamiji found me,
Just what you needed, he found you.
Yeah, Swamiji found me because I have no idea where I was, landed. So I was just clicked, and there I was. So I started daily Nitya Dhyan, and I used to have a migraine headache, so that helped me relieved, and that helped. And I did the Paramashivoham class after that. And that time I heard that, one time I heard that we got introduced and say, "Oh, you got the Indianapolis. Yeah, there is a Swamiji's Padukas coming." And I didn't think about it, anything right then. I said, I didn't know who would be or new, because I was new. And so then I just say, okay, I had, after that, I finished the classes and doing the daily Nitya Dhyan every day. And I liked it so much, and it's really stress. So, I can tell this really, really helps relieving stress during the COVID time, because I was just retired and sitting home and nothing to do, So it's like I'm going to go in a depression or what, So then this daily Nitya Dhyan really helps, So, but then I had burning desire to be in presence of Swamiji and doing the Pada Puja, when I was watching satsang, and I say, well, I cannot see Swamiji in a presence, but I do have a deep desire, and I always have a desire to have, build the temple. So then it just like my deep desire. And one day I got, call that Paduka is coming in Indianapolis, really. And so, when I was like in puja was going on in a temple at the Ohio temples, and I was watching it, doing the darshan. And they said, "Oh, the Smaz is coming to Indianapolis and the Paduka is coming to your place." So I said, "Do I do the darshan?" And I did the darshan. And then after a while, the Doma was so busy, so we didn't get contacted. But I had that deep burning desire to do the darshan and do the puja of Swamiji's in presence. So one fine days, I got called that you're going to take care of this Paduka. And I was just like within few months, and so in Akashic reading, I asked Swamiji, Ma Parashakti, that I wanted to do the, Pratyaksa Pada Puja and SJP manifesting. And so all this Swamiji is manifesting my desire, and he said Tathastu. But so this fine days, Ma called and said, you're going to take care of this Paduka. And so I received the Paduka on that day, and she brought me with so much love, and she carried on her head, and she brought it. Now I have a Paduka Mandir. So it's the miracle for me. And Swamiji knows what your deep desire is, and he's fulfilling it. So it was very nice.
How long ago was this, Ma?
This is just like a few months ago. This is just only, a few months ago. Yeah, because it's happened, and I've only been with Swamiji's 1 year, So and then
beautiful.
And I started the diabetes kriya. I'm just doing it in the evening. At 7:30 to 8:30 in the evening at Eastern time. So that's a good session to do.
Wow.
So I get to do that and daily meditation then too. So it's just Swamiji is just showering, and I get to do the gun as well. So in a whole year, I cannot, say, so much miracle that happens.
That's so beautiful, Ma.
Yeah.
Like Swamiji, during this pandemic, when you were not having anything to do, when you could have gone crazy like many people are,
correct.
Swamiji found you and he has been showering you. Just your one deep desire to have a temple. And even during a pandemic, he ensured that you were able to have this temple in your house. So you can have literally his physical presence with you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So
yeah.
beautiful.
So, I mean, he just took care of us during the whole pandemic and didn't even realize. And I also joined in a Ghana, and beautiful time with Ghana, with everybody's, joining together with the Sangha, and it's just beautiful time and share.
Can you share a little bit more about your experience with having Swamiji's Badakas in your house, having a Badaka Mandir in your home, and what it's been like being able to live with Swamiji literally for the past few months?
Oh, I feel like, literally Swamiji is living with me in my house. I am just so blessed. And it just like when I'm doing the puja in the morning, I just like Swamiji's, really there. And I'm just so enjoying the puja.
Wow.
And
Just
whoever
that
comes to
desire
my
to
house
do
and they do the darshan, and they don't even know it's there, and they just say, oh, it's a paduka, and I do the darshan.
Beautiful, Ma.
Yeah.
So just your desire to do Pada Puja to Swamiji, he himself manifested in your home.
Yes,
so you can do Pada Puja to him every day.
Yes, Ma.
Wow, that's so beautiful, Ma. And can you share a little bit? Sorry, go ahead, Ma.
Yes, and I also asked Ma Devi about, doing I have a yogic body, and I was so lazy to get up in the morning. I would not get up until like 8, 9, since I was, retired. I was getting up early because I had to go to work. So at that time I get up and that I didn't like it either, because I say, why I had to get up so early? But so now I just with the yoga, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and join and do yoga. Yeah. So,
that's so beautiful. All of these desires, small, big, whatever it is, it just seems like Swamiji is continuously blessing you, continuously fulfilling whatever it is that you want in your life, Ma.
Yes.
It's
so
so
much
beautiful.
blessing, so much miracle. Yes. Yes.
And Ma, so since the time that you have been connected, have been doing the diabetes kriya, have you experienced any healing or anything during that?
Yes, I got. I used to have a blood pressure medicine that my doctor had started, 2 of them. Then after I did this, Paramashivoham class, and I did those samyama. Yeah. So samyama was like, it was like Krishna samyama and Rama samyama. Okay. So I did the Krishna one with all the dairy products, and my blood pressure was like, one day I was getting like a dizzy, and I thought, what's going on? So I made measured my blood pressure, and it was down. So then I called my doctor, and I said, my blood pressure is down, and I'm not taking these pills. So I stopped taking the pills, and he said, fine. And I asked him to, I said, I'm doing this diet, and so I'm not going to take the pills. Then he said, fine. And so I just quit taking pills, and I finished my samyama, and I had a doctor's appointment again. And so he measured my blood pressure, and it was normal. And ever since, I have my blood pressure normal, and I stopped two medicine I was taking them.
And now you're completely off of medicine.
Yes, I don't take any medicine now.
That's so beautiful. Just from one month of the samyama you did, Ma?
Yes, 1 month of samyama.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you're completely been healed.
Yeah,
from your
and
blood
that time I
pressure.
wasn't doing the yoga either. I just did that first samyama. That's what happened.
Wow.
And then
That's
just
so beautiful.
daily nitya dhyana I was joining. Those only 2 things. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
and
it's not
just-
even something that you had intended or planned for or even asked for. And Swamiji just
No, that wasn't asking. Yeah, that was Swamiji did it because I was new and I didn't know anything. So I just did the samyama, and yeah.
wow.
And after that, I did the other samyama, but it's just like very blessing. So I don't get, migraine headache anymore. I get, if I get it, it's very light headache, but not what I used to. I used to throw up and I used to have 2 days and 3 days. And it just like, even if somebody talk, I don't like, and I couldn't even think simple things. That's how bad it was getting. So I'm really blessed.
Oh my gosh. So you've experienced miracle after miracle. First, your migraine headache completely being gone. Like it sounds like it was almost debilitating, the migraine headache.
Yes.
And that being completely healed. Then your blood pressure being completely healed.
Yes.
And then Swamiji literally coming and living with you in your home.
Oh yes.
Wow.
So amazing. Yes.
So
I
beautiful.
could not ask anymore. I mean, it just powering me with so much.
Wow.
Yeah, he's manifesting through me.
That's so, and you can see it, Maya, you're just radiating from all of the beautiful experiences that you've had, and you've never even actually met Swamiji physically.
No, I don't, but I just feel like he's living with me.
Yes,
wow. So connected, yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah. And so one thing I wanted to share is like whenever I listen, either I satsang or either one way or two way or, YouTube or Facebook, I just always get like so much, my body get light, my kundalini get awakened, and I would just like zooming, it just so in connection, in oneness, and I forget the, outer worlds. So it's so beautiful experience that I have whenever I, with the satsang. So satsang is very important.
Yes. And now that we're having, in a few hours, we'll be having the Parashakti Akashic reading as well.
Yeah, that would be really. And I even, asked Swamiji Parashakti, about, says, please heal my husband's, diabetes. And he's answer. Swamiji did answer and said, I completely take care of.
Wow. That's so beautiful.
And it's working. So
it's working?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So you've seen improvements since baby's
improving. Yes. He's
wow.
improving.
Can you share a little bit about that, Ma?
Yeah. He used to have really over the diabetes over 300s, and it's really like almost to the normal now. So
wow. So just from that one word of Devi Parashakti, you were able to see that.
Yeah.
And how
so I get miracle over miracle. Yes. It was just the last month. Yeah.
Just within 1 month, you were able to reduce his diabetes to almost completely normal.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Ma. Literally, it sounds like your whole life is just full of miracles, Ma.
Yes. Swamiji just savoring me with all these miracles.
It's so beautiful, Ma. And it's so beautiful to hear just from within 1 year how much your love, your devotion, all of your experiences and miracles has grown with Swamiji, just from this time when most people are suffering with so much of mental health issues and illnesses due to this ongoing pandemic. You are just experiencing so many miracles and growth in your life.
Yes, it's stressful, and I didn't even know what pandemic's gone through. It's just like, you are in a space of, very joyful and conscious,
completely
space.
Protected. And
yes, it's a very protective space. Yes,
absolutely, Man. How does it make you feel when you see like how much Swamiji's been taking care of you, attending to you, even despite so much that's going on in the world?
It's like a motherly love. You know how your Parashakti, it's just like your mother, and it's just taking care of you. Swamiji is so compassionate and loving and caring, and you just like you just have deep desire, and there he is taking care. You don't even have to ask.
Wow. And how is your experience during this pandemic this past 1 year compared to those of your family members or friends who have not had the opportunity to connect with Swamiji yet.
Yeah, so other my friends or the people I know, and they just always talk about how bad it is. It's hard to stay home by yourself because people get depressed, and it just can't do the routine normals and can see the people. So it's very, very stressful for them, and it's hard for them to see how they're gonna live day by day. It's very hard and very
But your
stressful.
experience has been almost completely the opposite.
Opposite, yes, completely opposite, yes.
Wow.
So I asked my one of my friend, the one in New Jersey, and I said, you should join this. I did this program and it's helping. So she tried and she did the Paramashivoham class and she liked it. And she started joining now with this diabetes Kriya and all this. So,
wow.
So
you're also connecting all your friends and family.
Trying, yeah.
Beautiful, Ma. That's so beautiful.
Yes.
And it sounds like you've just had such an enriching experience and you're just literally radiating Swamiji despite, never having met him and continuously.
Yeah, it's like I just have a deep connection with Swamiji, it just
so
I'm
beautiful.
there. Yeah.
That's also his blessing.
And I wasn't even looking for guru or anything. It's just like Swamiji found me,
Literally he found you right when you needed him most, probably.
When I really needed it. Yes.
That's so beautiful. And that's exactly what Swamiji has been doing for every single person anytime they need him. And he's just there. He's just showering. Like even this Parashakti Akashic readings. Swamiji, during this time when so much of suffering and destruction is happening in the world, Swamiji has brought down Mother Parashakti, the cosmic mother herself, to bring that healing into this world. How does that make you feel, Ma?
Oh, I feel so blessed. Yeah, because it's like your mother, it's Parashakti. It's just like there for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You've been taken care. You're just so free.
Exactly. And like exactly, that's beautiful. Exactly what you said. You don't have to worry about a thing because whether you know or don't know, whether you ask or don't ask, she just takes care.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what's going on out of outer world. It does not matter. You just consciously you are happy. Yeah.
Ma, it sounds like your whole life is just miracle after miracle after miracle.
Yeah. And the Sankalpa mantra, oh gosh, that's really, really Sankalpa mantra is so much bliss. It's just like when I do Sankalpa mantra, it's just like I'm in a state of consciousness,
Wow.
It's Swamiji. So Ohio, we have our slot is like 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening, and we take turns. But it's just like you forget the whole world, and you just like connected. How Swamiji is talking about the collective integrity. So
Absolutely.
it's positive. I think it's like we all connected that with the whole world because it's going 24 hours, and Swamiji blessing whole humanity.
Absolutely.
Suffering with all kind of blessing, whether it's relationships or sins or anything, or wealth, health, everything, your karmas, everything. So it's just so beautiful that Swamiji is blessing with those Sankalpa mantra. And it's not only you, but if you do it for someone in behalf of someone else, they get blessed with the health and relationships and everything else, so it's so good for Sankalpa.
Actually, this is such a beautiful point you made. Swamiji is blessing in so many different dimensions. You first experienced the Nitya Dhyan, then the diabetes Kriya, then of course Devi Parashakti Akashic readings, the blessings you've had with the Padakas, the blessings with the Paramashiva Dhyana mantra. So many dimensions Swamiji is given for every being to connect with and for every being to experience all of these miracles.
Yes.
It's like continuously Swamiji is showering upon us and continuously just waiting for each and every single one of us to connect with him, to let him heal us, give us miracles in our life, just like you've experienced.
Yes. Now I have a deep desire of building Kailasa in Indianapolis.
Tathastu, Ma. With Swamiji's blessings. Yes, Ma. With Swamiji's blessings, surely
He
it'll
already
happen.
blessed Ma Swamiji already blessed me that you build my temple. I would manifest through you. So it
Wow.
will
So
happen because
it's
I
already
believe in
happened then.
Swamiji's work.
Wow, beautiful. So it's already happened. Wow. It's just a matter of time for how
Yes,
long
yes.
it'll take for it to
Yeah,
happen.
I just can't wait.
Beautiful,
Yes.
Ma. So beautiful. And it's really just so touching to hear how, like, you did not even meet Swamiji, you didn't even know, and he just found you wherever you were,
Yes.
and just has been continuously blessing you through various methods. And now you are being blessed to build the Kailasa in
Yes.
Indianapolis. You're literally getting to be a part of Swamiji through this.
Yes, Ma. Yes, Ma.
Wow, so beautiful, Ma. And how is your experience and your relationships? How have they been being evolved during this time after having so many blessings from Swamiji?
I just so blessed and just like we're so connected with the Swamiji, It's just like whatever I desire, it's like Swamiji said, you have all the powers. If you consciously think, that would happen. Your power is with you. So all you have to think is consciously and it would happen, whether it's wealth or anything else,
Yes. And that's just that.
And I think that's what I'm experiencing.
Wow. It's just because of your deep healing connection,
Yes.
it sounds like.
Yes.
Ma. Everything has been manifesting in your life. So what would you say to someone who is just getting introduced to Swamiji or is thinking about becoming a part of the Sangha, becoming a part of Kailasa, and becoming a part of this beautiful happening? What would you say? And how would you share with them about your experiences?
Yeah, through my experience, I would say to the new joining in a Sangha, it says just connect with the Swamiji and believe his work, and just be consciously, whatever your deep desire is, it would manifest. It would manifest.
Ma. That's so beautiful, Ma. Thank you so much, Ma. Is there anything else you would love to share?
Yeah, this is what I have to share right now, but I mean, I could go on and on and on about Swamiji. Yes, it's just so many. I just said major miracles that I had, but there is small one, so much joy and happiness in family and relationship and everything. Just amazing. It's great.
That's so beautiful. So every dimension of your life
every
is taken care of.
Yes.
That's so beautiful.
So this is what this is would happen if you connect with Swamiji.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much for sharing all about your experiences and coming and sharing with people about how you don't have to have met Swamiji physically, but he will just be there. If you decide to connect with him, he will just shower upon your life.
Yes, Ma. Yes, Ma.
Thank you so much, Ma.
And Swamiji tells the truth. That's
absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely. It will happen. Yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you for it, inviting me. Thank you, Swamiji, for giving my opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
Nithyananda.
So, dear viewers, you've heard from two beautiful disciples, their beautiful journey with Swamiji, how they have experienced so many miracles after meeting Swamiji, whether they asked for them or they did not ask for them. They're continuously experiencing miracle after miracle in their lives. And you too can have the opportunity to have these miracles in your life by connecting with Swamiji, by receiving the blessings of Devi Parashakti. You can stay tuned today to receive the direct darshan and blessings of Devi Parashakti. You can ask any of your prayers in the comment section below, and you will see, just like these devotees, how your prayers will just be answered, whether they're asked or they're unasked. Devi will just shower you if you decide to connect with her. So please stay tuned for the next segment. We will be right back after a very quick break.
ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கின்றேன். மனமாயை விடுத்து குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குரு பக்தியும் சிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ பக்தியும் பரமசிவ சக்தியும் அளிக்கி குரு பதத்தை பற்றுங்கள். நித்யானந்தமாய் நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்துதித்த என்னை பற்றி வாழ்வில் எல்லா நலமும் பெற்றிடுங்கள். ஓம் ஓம் ஓம்.
யாதுமாகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஆகி நின்றாய் காளி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் காளி ஓம் சக்தி, ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். காளியின் ஆட்டத்தை ஆனந்தத்தை ஆனந்தத்தொடு ஆடிய ஆட்டத்தை கண்டோர் உயிருக்குளெல்லாம் இறங்கி குண்டலினிவில் உயிர்ப்பிக்கச் செய்து மாய மனத்தின் இருளை அகற்றி மாயம் அழித்து மங்களம் தந்து குதியும் சிவபக்தி